a lot of people are sad. Indeed, they should be sad. But it is not. I'm coming. Let me.
All right.
So, the election has come and gone, but there are indeed lessons to be learned. One of the lessons is that the paper ballot system is rubbish. The whole electoral system in Nigeria should be cancelled, if you ask me.
Okay.
There is nothing reliable about what has transpired. In fact, it has proved beyond reasonable doubt that the election should be cancelled.
Yes.
And the whole system of electoral, the whole system of election in Nigeria should be cancelled. But beyond that, there are things I've learned. That an Igbo man can never rule this country.
One.
Yes. If an Igbo man is conceiving the idea that is going to come and rule this country in 2023, in 2050, in 20 infinity, you are wasting your time. Because what I've seen here is that everything was planned from the point they removed Ononge and put Alhaji Tanko. Then you are asking Atiku to go to court. Which court?
A Sharia judge.
The same court that they've already put their brother there to rule in their favor. If I were Atiku, forget this thing. Nigerians should come together and decide how we are going to live together. If this is how we will live together, where a group of people are saying that we must bow down to how they want Nigeria to be ruled, I think I will not be part of that. This is not a country that some group of miscreants will make me go and spend close to 18 hours fooling myself that I'm voting for the next president, only for them to carry barrel and write whatever they want. Even tell you how annoying this election is. The calculation, simple arithmetic. Total accredited voter is less than total vote cast. You don't see them?
Yes.
You dey show television, you dey show cinema. 500 people now enter to watch as they count them as they enter. Then later they call the count receipt. The receipt where people take enter cinema, they reach 800.
Oi.
Me and 500 you count over. When you count the receipt, now it doesn't make sense. Clearly shows that some people somewhere just sat down and write whatever they want, and in their greed of trying to get the numbers, they even forgot to make simple arithmetic to tally. For any election to work, the complete automated electronic system should be put in play. Well, in other words, what I call the virtual ballot paper. Simple. Who has a ballot paper here? A voter's card or ID card? Anything card here? Anything card. Because this is how I think a good election should work. Thank you very much. Yes. So this is a typical voter's card. If this voter card is a smart card, what does a smart card? If it's a smart card, all you simply need to do, this card already have your information. It has information of your fingerprint. All you simply need to do is to go to the polling unit, insert your card into the virtual machine, and thumbprint on that machine. The machine will indicate that the person who brought this card is present and is the one that is operating this machine. We have agreed that no two fingerprints are equal, right? Now, the whole idea of these people just packing card and thumbprinting this thing will not work. So when you slot the smart card into the machine and you identify, it will identify that the person who slot this card is the person whose fingerprint has been captured. And then it will say commence. You now press a place. Which of the elections are you going for? Presidency. You press presidency. The ballot paper of the presidency will appear. You get me? So you now see that one voter's card will bring out one virtual voter's card. It is even less expensive. You don't need to print. You don't need to print card. You don't need to transport anything. As soon as you slot it, you now scroll to whichever party you want to vote for. You thumbprint. As soon as you thumbprint, if the thumbprint is not properly captured, just like as when you are voting, when you are registering your SIM card, If it doesn't capture your fingerprint, it's okay, place it again. As soon as it is captured, it will say voted. And it prints out a small slip to you, just like your POS, to indicate that you have actually voted. So the idea of a total rejected vote is not there. There will be no rejected vote. There will not be void vote. And this system will allow you to vote anywhere. You don't need to be traveling millions of miles to go and cast one vote. I am not like the Abokiman who remains in one place selling kola nut every day. I move around looking for daily bread, looking for environment that will suit me better, an environment that will make more money. But one man will be sitting in one place for 22 years. You travel and go and come back. Now how do you? They say, see, it's still there. So a group of people some people in Nigeria don't want to grow. They want to remain one place and remain consistently undeveloped. I am a southern like this and I want to live better than this. I want to go to a bar and drink my Gouda without somebody telling me that because he too doesn't drink Gouda, he will come and kill me. I've been drinking Gouda for the past almost 30-something years. So, what I'm saying here is this. If we have a country that says everybody must subscribe to how they think, how they live, how they behave, that is slavery. You are not a citizen of Nigeria. You are a slavitism of Nigeria. You are a slave. You are captured psychologically, believing that it go better, it go better, it go better, it go better. Let me tell you, the plan of these people is that no Christian will ever rule this country again. When you see people dipping themselves inside gutter, drinking water of gutter, to celebrate the victory, you should know the kind of miscreants that have decided who should rule us. Then me, I'll be saying I have a president that is ruling me that is decided by people who are sleeping inside gutter. People who are using nail to draw APC on their back. Look, see, let me tell you, the problem we are facing now, if you think it's a joke, it's not a joke. What we are facing now is not a joke. What we are going to experience in the next 4 years, my brother, it not be this thing where they laugh. So left for me, the first thing we should be talking about is this constitution that brought us together. We should sit down and think how we are going to redraft this constitution. In fact, why I went to vote was because I thought if Atiku comes in, at least he will give a listening ear on how to amend and restructure how we are living. But with this man now, he will never talk about the constitution. He will never talk about restructuring. Why do you think a lot of the northerners voted for restructuring? They are used to this suffering. The elite here have told them that, look, this is how you are born to live. It's a crime to live beyond, above this. So you see somebody, you travel 10 years, 20 years, somebody with shiny shoes, this shiny shoe. Eh? Even of, in fact, so the thing is this. In fact, I don't even know what to say again because I'm very, very confused. I am so sad. I'm not sad because Atiku lost, oh please. I'm not sad because PDP lost. I am sad because Nigeria is collapsing, Nigeria is crumbling, and we are watching and we are thinking this is a joke. My brother, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. This election that we did, to me, is a total sham. Well, if the international community can come and repair this thing, fine. But I don't think it's going to happen. So just brace yourself. Buy plenty food in the house and begin to chop and think of how things will go well. Otherwise, my brother, there are people who see me drinking this Gouda and I say it's a crime because they don't drink Gouda. Is it a crime? If you know they drink Gouda, allow me to drink my own now, sure. Not by force. So allow me be. Allow me be. This is a country, freedom of expression, freedom of association, freedom of drinking, freedom of beer. You they drink Hero, me I they drink Gouda. I can't say because I make you can't drink Gouda by force. I don't know. So I don't feel talk past like this. I rest my case.